Good morning, everybody. This is None Defense on the Grublets second account on the Team Grublets gang. Whew. And today is the first morning that I get to wake up and not stress about whether or not the main team beat the op, not stress whether or not we went up in the leaderboard. I'm sitting out here at 6 a.m. Obviously, you can hear the crickets and the morning birds. The sun is coming up in the distance, and it is going to be a beautiful day. Whew. So what's the future of this channel? Well, I'd like it to be a lot of things. I still want to continue to do daily videos. And I'm going to need y'all's help with that. What I'd like for the most dedicated viewers and the most eager to help is I need help coming up with a schedule. Obviously, burnout is a very real thing. And doing the daily op videos required me, no matter what, come hell or high water, I had to do a new op video every single day. Again, and that was a pressure that I put on myself. Nobody told me to do that. I just did it. And I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it, but it definitely started to wear on me. Not the act of, playing the game. The act of, having to do a video every single morning. So essentially, I built myself a prison, and then I lived in it for 3 to 4 months. Let's go look at the YouTube channel before we do anything here. So here we are. We're looking at the YouTube, and if we scroll back, let's just scroll back. Okay. Okay, so here we are on the channel. And if you to go all the way back to the very beginning, and I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying if you did, you would see that I have been doing something I started 8 years ago. Let's click on that. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so this is the first video for the team Still Unboomable. My name is Matthew Smith, but please call me None Defense. So, just to make one thing clear, I have absolutely no intentions or aspirations to be a success on YouTube. This is just for our team, an opportunity for y'all to look at Boom Beach through my eyes, to see the way that I look at bases, to see the way that I look at operations, to at least give you some insight into my thinking when I look at something. I'm not saying my way is the best way, but at least by understanding my way, I think you'll have an added tool to your already pretty awesome arsenal. We have some... So there you go. 8 years ago. That was my introduction, very first introduction, where, you could hear the diplomacy in my voice, where I was trying to, I certainly didn't want to say I was very good at the game. It was a new game. It was the Wild West, man. And not a lot of people were playing at that point. There was only a handful of successful boom tubers at the time. And, I wasn't trying to get in on that action. It all started because the team we were on, Still Unboomable, we felt we needed an extra tool to help communicate. And my thought process then was like, hey, we could probably do like a YouTube video, right? And enough people on the team were like, yeah, just do a YouTube video. You know, it was like that was how it started. Just a simple, innocent, whatever. It wasn't supposed to be a thing. And I just started doing it. I wasn't doing it well, but as we scroll up and get more and more caught up, you know, the views just kind of were whatever they were. It was never really a goal to have high views, but sometimes they happen. Sometimes, you know, like one would hit like this one, None Defense's Guide to Boom Beach, 111 views.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is None Defense, the host of this YouTube channel, and this is a special video message that I am sending out to the task force, the dogs. The dogs, I want to thank you so much for being such a great host to me. And
I used to visit other teams and do a little filming. I'd like to do that. Like, there's so many things I want to do, but the pressure of having to document the journey these past 3 months, 4 months of a run to the top 20 on it, like, yeah, it overtook everything. So this video, and this is for the real ones. This video is for the real ones. Yeah, I want help. We need to come up with a schedule. And it's not based on what I want to do necessarily, because I want to do everything. But I also need to know that you are going to watch it, that you are going to enjoy it. And I'm not saying you're not required, but you know, it's a sample size. If enough of you give give the same ideas, like, hey, this is a type of video I would like to see. Well, if I hear that from 2 or 3 of you, well, then we can extrapolate on that and assume that other people might also want to see that style of video. So it just, as we're scrolling, like, I don't even know what these videos were about. The ones that I was posting back then. You know, if we just click them randomly, they didn't have any editing.
And what's up everybody, this is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel, and of course the co-leader of the team, Still Unboomable, with a real life lead.
Yeah, Booming Without Borders, y'all remember that? That's where a group of us would just, basically we were hoppers. We didn't invent the idea of hopping, but it wasn't mainstream. We would just like, hey, we just joined random teams, and we just overload them, and just do our thing.
It's going to set up a huge attack later, and you'll see it. So that was Warriors, well done. Just low-level Warriors, or, that's his guy. He's just low-level, but it's okay. He worked in the system. He believed in the plan. Zorak, all right. He did really well, as I recall.
I mean, it was fun, it was wild, it was wacky. So yeah, so I don't know what the future is, but we do want to continue to, I do want to do daily videos. But once we come up with a schedule, I'll be able to, on my nights off where nothing's going on, I'll be able to film like a couple of episodes ahead of time. You know what I mean? So I won't feel so pressured to have to wake up every morning and bang one out. And so yeah, you guys can help with that. See, this one has 18 views and a copyright hit. I don't know why.
And what's up everybody, it's None Defense once again, hanging out here in my new boom office. Of course, I am the host of this YouTube channel, and of course, co-leader.
Okay, I don't know, maybe it was the music in the background. I did do a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh videos at the time, back then, just to, see what it was, see what kind of interest I could generate. Like this video got 138 views 7 years ago. Why? I don't know why. I promise it wasn't very good. And I don't want you guys to go back. Oh, this is cute. That's my cat Molly. She's still with us. And that's Grublet, the dog. Yep, that's him. And she was just giving him a little bath. I decided to film it. And I titled it, I own this footage and give you permission to share it with the world. That was just for whatever reason, you know, just like, you know, I was still new, still trying to figure out, you know, what the YouTube world was going to be about. And as you scroll, you'll see, eventually, I just disappeared. And, you know, real life got busy. Had to go get me one of them JOBs. You know, it's fun. And I know one of our players, Smokey Crab, the legendary Smokey Crab, he's been commenting on some of the old videos. You know, like he found the video where Sal makes his first appearance. This was cool. See this guy in this thumbnail? His name was Reversal, and he was one of the premier Boom Beach YouTube players. He found out about the Grublet, and, you know, he wanted to do a level 1 landing craft challenge, and I got a chance to get in touch with him and speak to him and told him, don't do it, don't do it, pal, like, you won't like it. It's not fun. I told him that. I was very happy about that. And then, see this guy in the background here on this picture? That's Jim.
And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel and still co-leader of the team.
Jim was essentially my stepfather figure that my wife and I were the healthcare providers of. And he died. And when he died, things changed. Things had to change fast. And, you know, I kept it going for a little while longer. You know, there's me. I've never been afraid to put myself on camera. It's just people don't want to see me. And that's okay, you know, and that's fine. I don't want to be seen. I don't mind being seen, but it's not that important. So there we go. So we went from like 6 years ago. So I did it steady for 2 years. And then boom, a 4-year gap, and all of a sudden I'm back. I was back. But life got busy again, so it was a very short, it was a false launch, it was a false start unretirement, is what that was. But then, 4 months ago, and ignore the fact that, you know, I did it all sideways. I was still trying to figure out, I didn't even realize it was recording sideways. But, this guy, I want to thank, this was Sebastian, is his real name. He's an amateur YouTuber, and he's working on trying to, you know, generate his own little product. There's his channel. But he had commented and said, hey, you need to come back. You need to start doing videos again. And that's what started, just that random comment. Just said, hey, come back, start doing videos again. So it's like, all right, I guess I'll do that then. Buddy, this is... And then we did. And then I just jumped into it. And when I started back, I did not anticipate I didn't have any expectations or any anticipations. I was just like, hey, one person, you know, woke the beast. He said Beetlejuice 3 times. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, if there's at least one person out there who wants me back, then maybe there's 2. Maybe there's 3. And at the time, I had we'll just call it 100 subscribers. I don't remember what the actual count was at the time. You know, but now we're at, let's look at it, let's find it, 235 subscribers. So essentially, let's call it 135 new people came out and said, hey, I kind of like what you're doing. You're kind of an idiot, and I'd like to see more of your idiocy. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I want to give y'all that. I want to give y'all idiocy. I am a person with a variety of interest. I enjoy Boom Beach, but I don't want to be I'm not a one-trick pony. I'd like to play other games. I'd like to do other lessons. I want to do other I want to take y'all on adventures. So, yeah, I don't know what the future of the channel is, but I want to give you, the viewer, a product that you'll enjoy. I want to give me, the creator, a product I'll enjoy creating. And I do think, let's trying to figure out a decent, an actual schedule would be good. For example, like, I don't know, map clearing Mondays, or try a new thing Tuesday, or I don't know. Hey, I used to do a series that I was enjoying. Do y'all remember Anatomy of Victory? Like, it was fun. See if we can find one. Here we go.
Winning is not a sometime thing. It's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while, and you don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. You gotta play with your heart, with every ounce of fiber in your body.
So the view count on Anatomy of Victory was, it wasn't great, but already committed to myself that don't chase the views. Do the videos that you want to do. And, but it's also important that I'm putting out videos that you guys want to watch. So, there is a weird balance that we got to find. I have found that the videos less than 20 minutes long get the most views. But it's not always true. This one, 17 minutes long, 178 views. This one, 13 minutes long, 91 views. This one, 17 minutes long, 437 views. What does this mean? It means nothing. And then we're back down to 59 views, 79 views. Then we jump up, 268. You see, there's no logic to any of this. This video, 324 views. And somewhere in here, I started doing editing again. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. That's what we're having this meeting. And I just want y'all to put your heads together. Help me come up with, a product that y'all will enjoy consistently. And so I can consistently give you that product. Yup. So y'all be thinking on that. Y'all be thinking on that. In the meantime, I have not been attacking on Grublet Second at all. I realized doing the daily videos. Who's this? PS. Let's go watch his attack. So I realized doing the daily videos were, it was, it put me in a situation where I just felt like I could not do anything else. Because if I could only do one video a day, it needed to be, in my mind, it needed to be the journey of the push for the top 20. So that's why I abandoned all other projects. Well, we did the top 20 now. I'd like to start doing B-team training videos again. But even that comes, with its own share of headaches. We'd have to go through this roster and determine not only who qualifies for the B team, and it's not just about what level you are, it's about your level of activity. It's about, are you watching the videos? Because if I'm making videos specifically for the B team to follow, well, I need to be able to make sure that they're actually watching the videos, because otherwise there's no value in me making the videos. Like this guy, Darrow. Let's say that I made a video just for Darrow, and then he never watches it. Like ever, Well, I need to know that if I'm making a video for Darrow, that he's going to watch it. That's fair, right? Like, that's that's a fair give and take. So we need to come up with a system that's going to allow us to get the best of all worlds, so we can do the product that y'all want. If there are other video games, you know, right now I'm equipped for mobile games. If there are mobile games that y'all would like to see me play that I've never played, and y'all want to watch me try to navigate and bumble my way through learning a new game, let me know. Like, this is the time. This is the time. All ideas are good ideas. One gentleman in the comments yesterday requested I do some do op review, or not, excuse me, like map attack reviews. So if you have a way to film your own attacks and you want me to watch it on camera and talk about it, good or bad, okay, cool, let me know. Set up your own little YouTube channel, just a crappy little channel. Hey, maybe yours will take off. Whatever, I'll endorse that. You know, Crab, while you're out there, you know, maybe, I don't know. That's the thing, guys. I just don't know. I just don't know. But I do know this one thing. I have not attacked anything on Grublet Second since I created the account. Because it felt to me like this account should be... I felt like this account should have its own videos exclusively. And, yeah, and it just goes back to, you know, when do I fit it in? Yeah, I don't know. So we're kind of in it. We're kind of... I'm grateful the top 20 chase is behind us. But it also sends me into the cave of not sure what to do next. Just knowing that we've got to do something next. So, I'm going to just go knock out some NPCs. And the goal here is we're going to try to upgrade this gunboat. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple. Here we go. One, two. So here on the Grublet Second account, I've literally just been... See how we hold up on those. Oh, is this guy attacking me? Let's get rid of that right now. Yeah, so so all of my upgrades have come from just collecting the Op Reward boat. And just time. So I do want to start attacking and clearing my mapping, making videos about that. I do want to get into live streaming, but that kept presenting like new technological hiccups. Like I couldn't get the frame rate right on the stream. You know, that sucked. That's not fun. So yeah, we're working on it. We are working on it. So this is just this episode is definitely going to be a relaxed episode. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason. I do need to set up like a little recording studio. But with getting this new property, you know, I feel like my life's about to change again, so now I'm hesitant to do anything. So there's a lot going on. I'm just in that weird place where I want to do so many cool things, and yeah, We're going to get there. We're going to get there. So how do we pull this off, team? What is it that we're going to need to do? I've just been thinking on it. And I just don't know the answer. But I do know that we're going to do the YouTube videos. So that's happening. I like doing daily videos. And as a YouTube viewer myself, and there are channels that I follow, I love politics. I have a lot of political opinions. You know, there's a part of me, you know, as we're going into this next election, there's a part of me that is like, man, there might be people that want to hear Grublet's opinion. I promise, my opinion is simple. I hate both of them. Always. I've yet to see one that I've actually cheered for. You know, so I would happily sit and, you know, give like my 2 cents on what's going on in the world of politics, because it would come from a place of pure hatred. And just like, I hate them. I hate them so much. You can't even understand how much I hate them. So I feel like that's missing on YouTube. It's like everybody is a cheerleader for one side or the other. Well, I've always felt like my political positions have to be right, because Democrats think I'm a Republican and Republicans think I'm a Democrat. So that means politically speaking, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. In my mind, that makes perfect sense. The football season, American football, is about to start. Well, I love American football. Go Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's my team. I'd love to do content, you know, that revolves around that. You know, I have other interests, just like you do too. You know, I don't think that you guys at any time are spending your entire day watching only Boom Beach videos. Well, I want to know what kind of videos that you do and spend your time on, and I want to be able to, you know, give you the content that you want. But right now, Boom Beach is our bread and butter, you know. Excuse me. Boom Beach is just a tool, you know, just the tool that we use to get. Yeah, I don't know. And we keep coming back to the fact that I just don't know. But as we're scrolling here, one thing I hope y'all have noticed is that I have put zero effort into these victories, and they just come. Yes, they're NPCs. We'll do player bases tomorrow on Grublet Second. Well, we may do player base. I don't know. I don't know. Once again, we're back to I don't know what the right answer is, but we're going to keep it going, and we're going to have fun. So this is fun to me. Just sitting here monologuing, I enjoy this. I have I have many friends in this game. I mean, if we talk about just Boom Beach content in general, I have many friends in this game. When we were toying with the Anatomy of Victory series, I wanted to like get players in and do like interviews and such. Well, I'd still like to go back to that thought. You know, between Facebook and actual phone numbers and other means of communication, like I can get people actually on the phone. Like I have the pull. You know, it's just, yeah, you got to just tell me. You got to tell me what you want to see, And not just the same two people. Like, I feel like I can predict already who's going to comment. I know Crab is going to comment, and please do, like, don't not comment. I can count on Crab. He's going to give his 2 cents. The viewer Shane, he pops up regularly. Dad has been very active in the comments as of late, you know, so excuse me. My editing time, you know, for every 15 minutes of talking, if I choose to do the style of video, equals hours of editing. Okay, so that was all the NPCs. Let's go see where that puts us. Okay, not much of a dent. Show, let's try to beat this, let's try to beat this Dr. T. Yeah, so this is just the title of this video will be, I don't know, a hangout session. Okay, did I get it back? We got it back. So what do y'all say? Let's go attack this guy. Whew, this is going to be a lot for a Grublet second. It is going to be a lot. But I see my path. Alright, let's see if this works. We're going to go here and we're going to gather a little bit of gunboat energy. Okay, now let's get away from that. Gathered some gunboat energy. Now we're going to take the long way around. I do want to help new players to the game Boom Beach. I do. But I have a problem with that, and that's I don't necessarily know what they need. Because as I'm sitting here, for me, from my perspective, it's just like, oh, well, don't try hard and you'll win. Because that's what I do. I don't try hard at all, and I win. You know, so in my mind, it's just that simple. Never try hard. But that can't be the answer, right? Like, that can't be the real answer. So what is the real answer? No idea, son. No idea. And that's what this video is all about, is we're gathering up the viewers that actively, alright, there are players that only watch the channel because I talk about them. And you know what? I respect that. I'm not mad at them about that. Not at all. I get it. Well, there are also viewers that, you know, tune in because they like hearing my voice, you know, like literally the sound of my voice. I've gotten that feedback before. I'm like, okay, cool, appreciate that. So what does that mean? Like, how do we connect those dots? Oh, I'm dying. Okay, this was just a little practice run. Definitely could have done a lot better. Just needed to see, you know, kind of like what was going to happen. Are we really standing here? Alright, we're standing here. Hey, well, there you go. We won. I was starting to think I was going to lose. Well, cool. We've unlocked Dr. T's Volcano Island. Nothing to it. Alright, reload. Let's go do some things. I do believe, yeah, Grublet's, just like that, Grublet second gets to make his very first red masterpiece. So let's start that. Alright, where does that put this gunboat? 369. So we still got some time. Claim. Claim. See if we can do an armory upgrade. Not yet.